Another month passes, and once again, we say goodbye to voices that once filled our world with sound and meaning. From timeless voices to quiet innovators, their music lives on in every note we remember. Terry Reid, Nancy King, Bobby Whitlock, HIckerson, and Brent Hinds. These are just some of the names we honor this month, in this heartfelt tribute. Their echoes remain, even as the spotlight fades. They left this month, August 2025.
Jeannie Seely, country singer, with the hit, Don't Touch Me, 1966. July 6, 1940 to August 1, 2025. Celebrated country singer whose voice and charm left an indelible mark on Nashville's history. She rose to prominence in the mid-1960s with her Grammy Award-winning hit, Don't Touch Me, 1966, a song that not only became her signature but also redefined female expression in country music, paving the way for future generations of women in the genre. Beyond her chart success, Seely's career spanned decades as a Grand Ole Opry member, songwriter, and television personality. Known as Miss Country Soul, she balanced traditional country roots with a modern sensibility, earning admiration from peers and fans alike. Her contributions went far beyond the stage, as she became a beloved ambassador for the Opry and an advocate for women's voices in the industry. Through her artistry and resilience, Jeannie Seely helped shape the sound of contemporary country while keeping its spirit alive. Her timeless work, especially Don't Touch Me, continues to resonate as a touchstone of country storytelling and heartfelt performance. Terry Reid, singer, songwriter, guitarist. November 13, 1949 to August 4, 2025. British singer, songwriter, and guitarist, will always be remembered for his powerful voice and his unique contribution to rock music. Known as Superlungs, because of his vocal strength, Reid was an artist who gained respect among fellow musicians and fans alike. Although he never reached massive commercial success, Reid's career carried legendary stories, most notably being the singer who was offered the frontman role for Led Zeppelin, a position he declined, suggesting Robert Plant instead. He also turned down the chance to join Deep Purple, choosing instead to continue on his solo path, carving his own identity. Through albums such as Bang Bang, You're Terry Reid, 1968, Terry Reid, 1969, and River, 1973, his raw vocals and soulful approach earned him a lasting place in rock history. His songs blended rock, soul, and blues with deep emotion, making him a beloved figure in music circles. Today, we honor Terry Reid, a true musician's musician, whose influence extended far beyond chart positions, leaving behind a voice and a spirit that inspired generations. Col Joye, singer, songwriter, manager of Bee Gees. April 13, 1936 to August 5, 2025. Australian singer, songwriter, and music manager who played a key role in shaping the country's rock and pop scene. Emerging in the late 1950s, Joye became one of Australia's very first rock stars, known for hits like Oh Yeah, Huh? and Bye Bye Baby Goodbye. With his energetic stage presence and youthful appeal, he brought rock and roll into the mainstream of Australian music, paving the way for countless acts to follow. Beyond his own success as a performer, Joye also made an enduring mark behind the scenes. He became the manager of the Bee Gees during their formative years in Australia, offering them support and direction before their rise to international stardom. His influence as both an artist and mentor ensured his name would always be tied to the foundations of modern Australian pop music. A beloved figure for decades, Col Joye's contributions helped launch an entire era of rock in Australia, while his role with the Bee Gees linked him to one of the greatest pop groups of all time. His passing marks the loss of a pioneer who not only entertained audiences with his own songs but also helped shape the sound and careers of others who would go on to global acclaim. Nancy King, jazz singer. June 15, 1940 to August 5, 2025. American jazz singer known for her warm, expressive voice and her ability to interpret songs with deep emotional resonance. A respected figure in the jazz community, she brought elegance and authenticity to every performance, earning admiration from peers and audiences alike. Her career was marked by collaborations with talented musicians and her dedication to preserving the richness of the jazz tradition. King's artistry reflected both technical mastery and heartfelt connection, making her performances timeless for those who had the privilege of hearing her. She leaves behind a legacy of musical excellence and passion that will continue to inspire future generations of jazz enthusiasts. Bobby Whitlock, singer, songwriter, worked with Derek and the Dominoes. March 18, 1948 to August 10, 2025. American singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist, best known as a founding member of Derek and the Dominoes alongside Eric Clapton, Jim Gordon, and Carl Rattle. His soulful voice, keyboard work, and songwriting were central to the band's landmark 1970 album Layla and other assorted love songs, which became a cornerstone of rock history. Beyond his work with the Dominoes, Whitlock built a respected solo career and collaborated with numerous artists across blues, soul, and rock. His contributions to music combined raw emotional power with deep Southern roots, leaving behind songs that resonated with honesty and intensity. Bobby Whitlock's legacy lives on through his timeless recordings, particularly his unforgettable role in shaping one of rock's most beloved albums. Sheila Jordan, jazz singer. November 18, 1928 to August 11, 2025. Pioneering jazz singer whose adventurous spirit and innovative approach made her one of the most distinctive voices in jazz. Known for her ability to improvise with remarkable freedom, she often blended bebop phrasing with a deep sense of storytelling, carving her own path in a genre dominated by instrumentalists. Born in Detroit, Jordan immersed herself in jazz at a young age, heavily influenced by Charlie Parker, whom she considered her greatest inspiration. Her career gained momentum in the 1960s with the release of her landmark debut album Portrait of Sheila, 1962, on Blue Note Records, one of the first jazz vocal albums the label ever produced. Though she never pursued commercial stardom, Jordan's artistry earned her deep respect within the jazz community. She collaborated with legends such as George Russell and Steve Kuhn, and her voice became a symbol of authenticity and dedication to the art form. Sheila Jordan's influence extended beyond performance. She was a mentor and teacher to countless younger musicians, sharing her philosophy that jazz was about honesty, freedom, and emotional truth. In recognition of her lifetime contributions, she was named an NEA Jazz Master in 2012, the highest honor for a jazz musician in the United States. Her passing on August 11, 2025, marks the end of an extraordinary journey in jazz, but her pioneering spirit, fearless improvisation, and dedication to the music will continue to inspire generations of musicians and listeners. Joe Hickerson, folk singer. October 20th, 1935 to August 17th, 2025. American folk singer, songwriter, and folklorist whose contributions left a lasting mark on the folk music revival. Born in Highland Park, Illinois, Hickerson became widely recognized not only as a performer but also as a key figure in collecting, preserving, and spreading traditional folk music. Perhaps his most enduring contribution to music came through his work with the song, "Where Have All the Flowers Gone?" He added verses to Pete Seeger's original idea, helping to shape it into one of the most iconic anti-war anthems of the 20th century. As a singer, Hickerson carried the spirit of folk through heartfelt performances and recordings, while as a folklorist, he spent decades preserving songs and traditions for future generations. Beyond the stage, he served as a longtime librarian and archivist at the American Folklife Center of the Library of Congress, where he nurtured and safeguarded cultural heritage. His dual legacy as both performer and preservationist placed him at the heart of American folk music history. Michael Antunes, jazz saxophonist, worked with John Cafferty. August 10, 1940 to August 19, 2025. American jazz saxophonist whose vibrant playing left a lasting mark on both the jazz and rock worlds. Best known for his longtime collaboration with John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, Antunes' soulful saxophone became a defining feature of their sound, especially on songs like On the Dark Side, from the soundtrack of Eddie and the Cruisers. Born with a deep love for jazz, Antunes blended the improvisational freedom of the genre with the raw energy of rock, giving him a unique voice in music. His career spanned decades, as he moved seamlessly between performing, recording, and touring, always bringing passion and intensity to the stage. Respected not only as a musician but also as a mentor, Antunes influenced countless players and fans with his smooth tone and heartfelt expression. His contributions ensured that the saxophone held a special place in popular music well into the rock era. Michael Antunes' music lives on as a bridge between jazz sophistication and rock and roll spirit, a timeless reminder of the power of melody and soul. Brent Hinds, guitarist, worked with Mastodon. January 16, 1974 to August 20, 2025. An American guitarist, singer, and songwriter best known as a founding member of the influential metal band Mastodon. Born in Alabama, Hinds developed a unique playing style that blended elements of metal, southern rock, progressive, and psychedelic influences, making him one of the most distinctive guitarists of his generation. With Mastodon, he helped shape a new wave of heavy music, co-writing and performing on acclaimed albums such as Leviathan, 2004, Blood Mountain, 2006, and Crack the Sky, 2009, which solidified the band's reputation for combining technical skill with conceptual storytelling. His guitar work, often both melodic and crushingly heavy, became central to the group's identity and success. Beyond Mastodon, Hinds also explored side projects like Fiend Without a Face and West End Motel, showcasing his love for musical experimentation and versatility across genres. His contributions to the world of rock and metal earned him deep respect from fans and fellow musicians alike. Brent Hinds leaves behind a powerful legacy as a guitarist who constantly pushed the boundaries of heavy music while staying true to his own artistic vision. His influence will continue to resonate in the world of modern metal and beyond.
Remember them with joy, let's hear their songs and celebrate their lives. This was a program for Music and Life by Karlos M, created by Rune KM Productions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us your favorite artist from this episode. You can also donate on my PayPal, musicandlife.km@gmail.com. Your donation is like a friendly invitation for a cup of coffee, a small gesture that shows your appreciation for the work I do. Every contribution, no matter how big or small, makes a difference and helps me continue creating content that I hope you enjoy. Thank you for your support and for being a part of this community. Until next time. A program for Music and Life KM. Created by Karlos M. Produced by Rune KM Productions. 2025 copyright.